Okay, let's start streaming. Hello everyone, it's Rob Chetto, your guru of gore and lover of all things pop culture. How you doing? Welcome to the studio. As you could have guessed from the future thumbnail that I'm going to use, I am doing Arnold. And this is a custom order, and which is wonderful because you know what? I love doing customs a lot because it kind of forces me to do things that I would probably never otherwise do. Like I never had Arnold's pose here on the zombie bingo card anywhere, you know what I mean? But I'm glad I'm doing it. Like it's great to do, you know. But I wouldn't have probably done that, you know, of my own accord, you know. So I love doing those types of things where you know, it kind of forces me out of any kind of bubble I'm in at the current time. You know what I mean? And I have to like really stick to the program type of thing. So, yeah, you know. So yes, doing custom orders. I still love doing them, man. As busy as I am, I still love doing them. And oh my goodness, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you're thinking of getting a zombie portrait for someone for Christmas, and I'm not kidding, please order as soon as you can, because I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 zombie portraits, 1 custom, and the 8th zombie portrait is a huge one, and it's a group one. So yes, I've got all that right now. So yes, if you want to get a zombie portrait for Christmas for someone, order that for someone. Please do so as soon as you can. Yeah. And here we are doing this custom order of Arnold. Arnold in his classic pose, man. Yeah. Very, very awesome. Very awesome. And I'm kind of taking a Bernie Wrightson approach to this, almost because of literally the time frame that was taken, too. So I'm zombieing him like a Bernie Wrightson type of zombie, in that sort of vibe, you know, I would say. Yeah, because there's a lot of great lighting on him and stuff, and you know, I want to try to emulate that, or capture that, but you know, do so with those kinds of feather lines, you know, and yeah, want to get that nice roundness in there. So that's almost ready too. I'm gonna add the first wash. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the same color scheme as this, like roughly. You know, there's some blues and what I perceive as purples and stuff back there. So I'm going to really keep that background dark, but sort of misty or whatever, kind of like this, right? But I'm going to do that with the watercolor. So with those effects, you know, yeah. Because I like that. Like, I don't see another background there. I think any other background would detract from him, you know, and that's what you don't want to do. So I think leaving that kind of background scheme is what I'm going to end up doing, you know. Because it makes sense. Guys, I hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great week. What day are we now? Holy cow, I don't even know what day we are right now. Ain't that, wow, that's crazy. I don't know what day we are right now. Yeah, Monday. Monday? Yes. Got it. Score. Score one footy, bad guy. Yes, I got it. Cognitive test conquered. Just wanted to check the chat. Okay. There. So yes, doing Arnold, man. By request, actually more custom order rather. And talked to the fan who ordered it and asked, if they wouldn't mind if I did the live, and they said yes. So that's why we're doing it here tonight. Again, another curveball, man, and I love that. Another curveball. And there always would be anyway, because I'm always going to draw something, right? And that's kind of the fun of doing this, It's like you never know what's going to be zombified next, and stuff. Even I don't know, because I'm still doing it, right? So I'm still swinging in there, creating stuff. Doing the zombie art, man. And I am gonna put very small sort of veins in there, just the sort of shadow of them, kind of thing. Because he is a zombie. But yeah, that pose is great, and the hair, I like that hair. I'm going to sort of treat it like that Dan Panosian style inking there with that hair, I think. So it works well with, with that. Those chunky lines, in there. So yes, I think I will. That's how I will deal with that area of inking, right? Frank Miller-ish, old Frank Miller-ish type stuff. Yeah, and again, there's so many great little details and everything, and shadows and shapes in there, and Yeah, and I want to, I really want to capture that in there. It's important. So yes, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. That would really help out. For all of you who have, I cannot thank you enough. I'm utterly shocked, I tell you, I'm just wow. I'm flabbergasted, and I don't use that word very often, but flabbergasted, yes, is the word. So thank you so much for all the new subscribers and all the old subscribers, all the subscribers who have subscribed to this channel. Thank you so much. Man, yeah, it really raises the eyebrow there. So yeah, it means a lot, guys. Thank you. I like to try to reach, a wider audience and See if people dig my art and stuff. And the cut of my jib, as the children say. Yeah. Yeah, please feel free to visit Zombie Daily too. And man, got some great new subscribers there as well. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. It's so hard to sort of, get new patrons, and it's the toughest thing, right? And I get it, man. I totally get it. But when somebody believes in you that much and wants to contribute in any way, even through just subscribing, it's awesome. Like it totally means so much to me, So thank you guys. Thank you guys. My voice cracking. I need water. Gulp. All right. I think that is good. So what I'm going to do is put the initial grayish. I'm going with a very warm green sort of gray here, by the way, for his sort of undertone. Yeah. It's got some spice in it. But that's the undertone, I think. Maybe a bit of yellow in there. Yeah. Yeah. And that's light, so yeah. Okay. In there. Yeah, things are getting crazy in the old studio, man. So, if you guys ever fancied getting a zombie portrait for someone for Christmas, I'm urging you to order soon. Yeah. I can feel it coming, man. It's one of those things. I'm swamped now, so I'm trying to get as many things done as I can because I can feel that Christmas rush coming. It's already started, So, yeah. It's just they take time. They just take time, So, the sooner the better. Got some great photos lately. Oh man, thank goodness. Makes life a little easier using good photos for reference. For reference. For zombie portraits. Yeah, check out Zombie Daily, guys. It's my Patreon page, rather. And you can get there by clicking the link in the description below. And yeah, I'm actually mixing in a bit of blue back there because just a wee. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I have to let that I have to let that dry. I have to let that dry. And yeah, we'll do something else. Something else. Now, boy, should I do that? Yeah, I'm trying to get these. I'm trying to do these zombie portraits, and so here's one. It's a cat. Yeah, it's a kitty. I don't know if I can show the photo, but I'm going to. Oh no, it's on camera. Yeah, just in case I have to sign a waiver for the for the likeness. Anywho, so with this, and he's got a. And with this, he's got a. Maybe I'll go in a bit closer for this. And he's got a dead rodent that he massacred, which is trying to come back to life, man. That's the joke. So anyway, this one, yes, I really I love, and it's another zombie portrait order. And I really dig it. I really dig it. So far. And I think it's just about time to put the first. So and you know what I'm going to do? I should probably do a wash of everything. Because then I can build from there. And yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll build everything from a gray that I put down, which I will do in moments. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. That's great. Okay, good. What is this one? Oh, it's. I thought I was using a different. Oh, come on now. Come on now. There's gotta be life left in this graphite. Come on. Really? Come on now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Microscopic things. Yeah, that's way too, it's gonna snap. Come on. Come on. Okay, there. That should be okay. I gotta temper the graphite, man. It can't be too far, you know. Yes. So there. Look what you made me do. But yes, adding the fur in there, and it'll sort of be tough. There'll be dirt and grime in there too, but he'll be mostly white, you know, like his for real picture. Yeah, he looks really hungry. Annoyed. He's annoyed by your presence. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's how I'll do the whiskers, man. I love that. There. Wonderful. And again, it's probably going to be a lot of hatching and cross-hatching in there. Cross-hatching. But yeah, there. That's great. I like that. I like that. Good. Okay. So, yeah, you know what I'm going to lay down the gray. I'm going to lay down the gray now. All over that, because I don't think Arnold's quite ready yet, but he will be soon. I think he should be. And I need more white. White. Yeah, I want to make it creamy. Guys, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate the company. Watch me draw. Just wanted to check the chat. Okay. Yeah, thank you for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to do so for more content just like this. Just like chicken. There, that's great. I like this great. That's fantastic. Yeah, can really build on that for sure. Wonderful. Yes, it's wonderful. You know, whoever's saying that's pure evil. Yes, it's wonderful. Indiana Jones villains. And we're putting down the first gray wash for this new zombie portrait. One of 4. One of 4 kitties. I tried to get them all penciled today, but I had like maybe 20 minutes, half an hour left for the last one, and I just couldn't get it done in time, like in my own ridiculous deadline. You know, I wanted to have it all done before I started the live stream, but I couldn't make it. Yeah. There's probably probably half hour, 45 minutes tops left on it, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get it done. I couldn't do it, man. You know, and I didn't want to compromise like anything, you know, for that dumb deadline I created for myself, you know. Yeah. So. Yeah, there we go. That's great. I really love that bass. Gotta love that bass in there. And I'm going to kind of keep the same again. Atmosphere. What I think I will do is purify it a bit. Yeah, because I think there's sort of a haze over that original photo that I'm using for reference, but yeah, I think the colors could be more pure or radiant, maybe, even, perhaps. There. And now this is another one. Same group, same grouping. Wait a minute, did I only do 2 of them then? Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah, I hadn't done the total black one yet too. Right. Okay, so I have to do 2 more. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking out loud. Anywho, I really like where this is going. Like, the original is just like a scratching post, but so I made that a tree. So I made that a tree, and put him in sort of almost like he's coming from around the corner type of thing, and again like a movie type shot. I kind of put the emphasis on that in the new zombie version of this. So if you saw the original photo, it's just like basically concrete with a concrete colored scratching post. That's it. Like, that's all there is. Are there leaves in the back? I don't even think there's leaves in the back. Did I put those leaves? No, maybe I put those leaves in. Where is that original? Oh, right here. Oh yeah, okay, so they kind of had leaves in the background. Yeah. But yeah, I've changed I've changed it a lot. There are some there is some foliage in their background, but it's different from this. But yeah, anyway, regardless, this is kind of a nice this is a much nicer, I think more even cinematic dynamic, right, in the composition. Yeah. At least that's what I think. That's why I did it, right? Has that, feeling to it. He's coming around the corner, He heard what you said, man. Yeah, he was there all along. He heard what you said, man. Now the zombie cat's gonna kill you. There. Yeah, I really like that. Okay. Now, I have other zombie portraits, but I can't do them because they are gifts, and I can't risk that. Can't risk that, and you can't risk that. Hopefully Arnold is dry enough. Yeah. Yay. And now I can add the sort of colors. Well, again, I'm not going to go too crazy because he's a zombie, right? But I am going to put some, shade and form to him. So, yeah, the shade to create the form on him. Because there's a lot. But I've also emaciated him too, right? So I've kept everything, but I've kept everything else exactly the same. So, again, it's unmistakable, but there are actual differences, right? And that's how I do zombie stuffs. Mostly. And I'm using brown and blue for the hair. And I think I really like that. I really like that face, man. Like, he looks like Arnold, but done by Bernie Wrightson. Or yeah, I think, I don't know. Has almost a Ditko feel to it too. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's right in that weird valley. But I like it though. The eyelid kind of the eyelid and eyebrow. Just this whole, actually the whole thing is Wrightson-ish to me. Yeah. So I'm just adding a few little tweaks here and there, where the shadow and stuff is going. And, I'm just kind of doubling up on some of the color too, make it a little more vibrant. I'll probably do that in most places, in most cases, But it's nice to have that other, underlying shadow. The underlying shadow. Yeah. So this was Monday, was it? That's weird. That is weird, man. I totally spaced on that. Yeah. Wow. My apologies, reality. I forgot about you for a moment. Yeah, just again adding a little areas that are likely going to be darker. And then putting some more of that, I think this. Yeah, to bolster that that underlying shade. Hey there, lamp. That's a nice shade. Anybody who gets that reference, I'll draw them a full page zombie drawing. Comment below. I'll check the chat. Whoever gets that reference. All right, doing Arnold Man. This is this is a commission, actually, sorry. Request, but a custom request. Custom commission, rather. And I am fulfilling it right here on the live stream. And this is a first, I think, too. I think this is a first. I think this is the first time I've ever done a custom on that wasn't a zombie portrait on the live stream. Because I've done zombie portraits before, but never a custom kind of like this, I don't think. So yeah. I love doing different things. You know, I know, what's his name? Oh my goodness. The Happy Trees guy. Bob Ross. You know, Bob Ross just did like paintings, you know, nature paintings each time. And that was like mega entertaining enough, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, when he was doing that kind of stuff, it was just, you know, it's one of those things you could super relax to too, right? But also like learn from, right? So he was really, you know, you watched enough of those, man, you'd be painting right next to him, you know, and I thought that was great too. So there's different ways to take him, right? So yeah, but what an icon, man! Icon of art, modern day art, you know. Yeah. There's not too many of those guys have that, you know, like that kind of modern. Like that's like 70s, I guess. Bob Ross, man. Yeah. So I am putting in some blue in there. But that's going to contrast with the background after. Yeah, I love that. I love that. That's great. Okay, great. Great. Okay, good. All right, now that I should probably, you know what? I'm going to let me see. I think I'm going to do some high density yellow in there. Creamy yellow though. Add some white in there. I think it needs that. I think it needs that highlight area. Even if it's too much, I can tone it down after, like later. But yeah, I think it needs that warmth. Well, not that I wasn't going to add that later anyway, but I feel that if I do that now, I could actually skip a step of drawing, and even if it does intermingle with the other colors, that's not too bad. It's not going to go too far. You know, it's not going to get muddy. So I can afford to kind of put that yellow higher light or warmer area on there. You know, now. And again, like it just sort of skips a step in terms of like, I don't have to let this now dry on its own. You know, this is drawing with another thing. You know, yeah. You gotta think of these things. You gotta think of these things. Yeah, so. And what's that creaky chair? I gotta get a new chair. How many episodes ago did I say I needed to get a new chair? I need to get a new chair, man. Oh, how I yearn. Yeah, I think I might have a line on one. I think I might have a line on one. Yeah, I really like that. That's good. That's really good. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that actual black in there, And I think I know what I'm going to do afterwards with that. I'm going to use pencil crayon. Likely. And, oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot his sort of... What is that? Glute? No. Whatever. I used to know all the muscle groups. Now I selectively know. I used to actually be a gym guy. Yeah. Well, workout. I used to go to an actual gym and did bodybuilding type stuff, like worked out and all that. I was a super fitness guy. Yeah, at one point. Very briefly. Yeah. Yeah. You go through phases, right? You go through phases of when you're young. I went through a lot of phases. Not too heavy though. Always on the safe side, man. Always on the safe side. Yeah. Coward. No, but it's true though. You know, I let people know what my thing was about, I guess, without like being too obvious about it. You know, maybe in the way I dressed a little bit or something, but yeah. And of course, I had friends that did that as well, which was good, you know. So we could all like dress however too, right, and not be too made fun of. Well, not made fun of at all, you know, because there's enough of you wearing it, you know. So yeah. Okay, so I gotta leave that. That is, I really love that. It's really coming along, and that's even the ugly phase. So, yeah, I think that's coming along quite nicely. I'm gonna go back to the meow. This cat. I'm going to check the chat for a moment. Okay, boom. And. Cats and Arnold Schwarzenegger tonight, man. Yeah. You never know what's going to happen in my studio. Never. Oh my goodness. It's really good. So I have to let Arnold dry for a bit. And I think I can start inking. Oh, maybe one more. Yeah, I'm going to add the red in there. And that'll then I'll start inking, yeah. I want to try to get that one done tonight. I want to try to get it done tonight. You know? I want to get it done tonight. I want to yeah, I want to try to get it done tonight, if I can. I think the only thing that's stopping me from getting it done will be the drawing time. And then maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work out there. But yeah, I just had to add this connects to that. That's all black. So okay. What am I gonna do? I think it is... Okay, you know what? Yes, exactly. Oh, Rob, you genius. Rob, you moron. Here we go. I'm going to... Yeah. And so what this is going to do... This is going to be the next gray. Which is a little cooler. It's a little cooler. And then there will be one more gray. Then there will be one more gray. If you see me one more time, you've done badly. Yes. So this will be the next, I guess, well, I'm doing the whole thing, but it'll be the next gray wash, except for the cat. That's right. Yeah. So, there. Then there will be one more gray wash. I don't know. Will I make that all black or? Yeah, I should. Yes, yeah. Okay, well, maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll do some thick hatch lines instead of pure black. Yeah. Again, you got to think of these things. Trying to determine what I'm going to do for the background, which I've already determined it's going to be black, but how I'm going to go about doing that black, whether it's going to have, again, like little, salt and pepper flakes in there, which I like. I always love that. I always love how, you know what, I should use a way thicker brush. What am I doing this for? Yeah. What was it? Where was I? Just adding another level of gray here is what I'm doing. Then there's going to be one more, and then the white cat will really sort of pop, So that's the method behind doing this. So again, this is watercolor, guys, and it's really, I know it's not the way you kind of use watercolor, but I use it like this, and I really love the results, And if you continue watching, you'll see more. You'll see a lot more. I try to do a lot of self-contained episodes, so you can see the whole process in one shot, type of thing. If you kind of want to sit there and draw along, type of thing. So I don't know if that's going to happen tonight, just because of drawing time. But I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to do the Arnold, complete the Arnold one. That was my goal. So I'm going to try to stick to that. And I'm just adding a wee bit of that extra wash to the belly because there's a wee bit of shadow in there. But other than that, white cat. And there's now this because of shadow. So I'm adding another wash to him there on the side. Him, her, I'm not sure. Cat. Either way, there. Yeah, I think that's great. That's great. Wonderful. Good. Yeah, I love watercolor. I think a lot of people use marker and stuff kind of the same way, but I just like brushing it on there. I like that unlimited pigment dispenser. You know what I mean? Just dip your brush back in it and that with the marker. Marker, I never know what my results are going to be when I use marker. On any surface. I'm always afraid to use it because it seems so permanent. You can't, once you lay that down, there ain't no turning back, man, So Yeah, I kind of shy away from using marker unless I know exactly where the color I need is gonna go. You know, like the exact, the exact location in its entirety. You know, so yeah. That's marker for me anyway. And then plus marker, like sometimes it dries out at the like the most crucial time, you know. Yeah. Oh man. Yes. Again, that's why I like using watercolor. You know. You know that's happened to me, man. Like a million times. I could go on the road with these stories, man. Yeah. Yeah. They're so relatable. Like only to artists, though, right? You know. And then you know what? I try to use that. I try to use that. I try to use that pen, that or marker rather, even for like dry brush effects as long as I can too. You know. Yeah, so I try to make my materials last as long as possible and make them do whatever they can do that that's left in them to do type of thing. You know. So yeah, yeah. I don't throw anything out until it's like utterly useless, you know. So yeah, this is great. Really good. Guys, check out Zombie Daily on my Patreon page, which the link is in the description below. I fixed the link to the zombie portraits zombie portraits page. I think it was like a static link, but now you can you click on it, goes to the website. So yeah, check out Zombie Daily for sure. More of zombie art than you could possibly imagine. So when I say I've done more zombie art than anyone on earth, I really mean it. There's the proof. Check it out. I ain't kidding, man. Yeah. So I really take pride in that, and yeah, it's a thing I still do, and I love doing. So. And I love that you're joining me tonight, checking out the art, checking out the art that I do. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you could do me the courtesy of subscribing to the channel for more content. That would be absolutely wonderful. Like so many have recently. Wow, I can't believe it. We're going up. We're going up, man. We're getting there, and I'm really happy and excited, guys. So thank you so much for just subscribing, liking the videos, commenting, all of those wonderful things. I really appreciate that. I hope you love the content. There's tons. I do so many live streams now, and I really enjoy doing them. Really enjoy doing them an awful lot. So I hope you guys dig them too. So I am going to now. This is good. There'll be a third gray wash. And it'll be a little darker, and it'll have a few little other things in it, like brown and maybe some tan for the ground here, as it fades into the black, So Yeah, and I'm going to add a little bit more darkness to him, because there's him, it, cat, feline, zombie. Yeah, just adding a little bit more. Yeah, that'll kind of be a wee bit brownish by the looks of it in the pic. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. It looks like that, but it might be just the... You know what? If I warm that up a little bit, it's not going to hurt anything. Yeah. It looks to me like there's some tan in there, but it could be the actual photo quality, because it has a sort of a sheet tone to it, like a sort of a brownish tone to it almost. Yeah, but yeah, the nose is a bit darker anyway. I think that'll be good. Should it be? Yeah, there. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, there. I think that's good. All right. And then, so let's see. I think, Arnold, I can actually do the inks on. Or I mean, the red, and then I will do the inks, and the red should be, I might be actually able to do both. Do the red and start inking, just avoid the wet areas. Because, yeah, I want to go on this, man. You know? I love doing these, and yeah, like, my pen is hungry. Yeah, my pen is hungry for some doing some detail, man. It's doing some nice, elegant lines. There. Yeah. 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 Nice to see you. Haven't done any Arnold lines. What's going on? I should be ashamed. I love Arnold movies, man. Even Commando, like, it's so cartoonish. Oh my god. Yeah. We have your daughter. Oh my god. Jenny. Yeah. We have your daughter. Yeah, man. Oh man. You're gonna play along, right? Right? Wrong. Like, oh man, that is awesome. Commando. Yeah, brilliant. So cartoonish. Stick your head out, John. Yeah, Matrix. So much fun. Stick your head out, John. One shot, right between the eyes. Yeah, oh man, that was great. And it was like Predator, man, like, all-time best movies of all time. All-time best movies of all time. Yes, man. You heard me. And Terminator. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. That is some hard candy, man. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We got some red going. And, yeah, there. All right, so I think I will sort of let that dry. It's not going to take long. And again, when I start inking, I'm tearing up the place. Now, I think what I'm going to do is do the background last, like the Aurora Borealis type of background there. I'm going to try to do that last, I think. Where's that? Oh, is this that cat thing? Oh yeah, this is the cat thing. Okay. So the next gray on this is imminent. So I'm putting the next gray wash on this, and this cat has white in him, a lot of white in him, or white areas in him anyway, right? Answer me. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, he's got a mustache, man. He looks all incognito. Yeah, and I kept the mustache because it's hilarious, of course. Yeah. So now I just to add that. But yes, this is the same mustache he has with his nose, and he's got a little dot under his eye. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, but he looks super pissed, man. Kill you. Yeah, this is crazy. He looks mean. Yeah. Okay, there. All right. So this is going to be the next. It's going to be the next wash. Gray wash. Gray wash. I'm gonna try to make a bit more this time so I can cover the canvas. Cover the canvas. And now, of course, I'm going to avoid the white part, so it will look even whiter against everything else. We'll hide it. Yes. Yeah, except for, where there's a shadow or shade or whatever, but that's still within the first wash. So I'm just building it up. Like I'm just building up the washes here. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some black areas, but underneath that there will be a darker gray too, just so there's something underneath there. It's not just white, right? So, and then I'm going to mottle the foreground here. Yeah, that's kind of like that Bill Waterston guy, gentleman of Calvin and Hobbes. He kind of used that modeled look, and I love that. I love that, really freestyle pen, brushwork by the looks of it anyway. Yeah, wonderful stuff, man. Calvin and Hobbes, what an amazing What an amazing cartoon strip that was, eh? Oh my goodness. Eh? No, it was though. Yeah. Yeah. Right on. Love that. I need a new chair. I need a new chair. Okay, I think that's good for the second wash. There, I'm going to add just a bit more there. That's going to work even better because that just is going to pop right off there. Okay, wonderful. Good. All right. He drew on canvases so big it took 2 men to lift them. Okay, I'm going to have another zip. Oh my goodness, that's good. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, sir. Now, what I need most is your attention. What I need most is... What's this? No, that's an 8. What? No. Holy crap. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Okay, number 2. I'm trying to find a number 3. Oh, where's that good 3? Gotta find the good. Oh, is this the good 3? Oh my god! Please be the good 3. I think it is. I think it is. Okay, yeah, I guess you guys can see that okay, right? Yeah. Maybe I'll get in a bit closer. Closer. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. And here we go. Starting with the inking. Zombie Arnold Man. And this is the first custom order that I've done on the live stream. Remember when I would talk about, oh, you know what, if you want to get a custom done and watch me do it on the live stream, well, this is one that I'm doing for someone right now. And if they're watching it, hello, thank you for your order, and I hope you're liking where it's going because I'm doing it right now. And I'm really having a great time doing it. And yeah, man, it's really, I'm really putting my 100% effort into this one. It's a wonderful challenge. It's a wonderful curveball. Like I said earlier, I probably would never have thought to do this. And I'm glad I'm doing it. You know? Yeah. Yeah, this is, oh my goodness, I love this. Yeah, this is wonderful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get that reference there. Sorry, I had that radio silence there for a second, guys, but yeah, I'm just concentrating on kind of things, and you know, I guess just watching me ink is okay for a little bit while I sort of ponder how I'm going to do things. It's just one of those things where I'm kind of like, oh, you know, I'm going to use this kind of inking, I might put a vein in there, and I'm kind of thinking about it seconds before doing it, like even less than that probably, you know. So sometimes it requires a little bit of extra thought, you know. So I kind of go radio silent for a bit, and yeah, concentrate. It's from concentrate. And especially because it's a custom, right? You know. Regardless of how affordable my customs are, I do really want to put all of my effort into doing them. I want people to, you know, be really happy with what they got for their money, you know. And yeah, that's why I really want to put, you know, all my effort into it, type of thing. And I do so for all and for zombie portraits too. And that's why I couldn't finish that last the last cat one. I wanted to do the penciling on the last cat one because I was like, I don't want to rush it, like, you know. So yeah, but I mean, I made my own deadline up, so I, like, you know, it was ludicrous to begin with, you know, but I was like, yeah, I got to get this done before doing the live stream, and I couldn't, you know, I couldn't get it done, so, but yeah, no worries on that. Really liking this. I'm going to add more dark areas afterwards. Or afterwards, as I go, I think more aptly put, yeah, adding, like, you know, the dark areas. I'm kind of just going over it. This is my first run through on the details. So there's no, you know, it's still fairly flat at this point because I haven't put the highlights or shadows in, you know, the dark areas type of thing. So yeah, I mean, it's still good. It's great. In fact, reminds me of, I can't remember his name now, but he is another guy from the UK. Oh my goodness, I can't remember his name. He did a weird Fantastic Four. He did a weird Fantastic Four miniseries. Oh, what is his name? Yeah, anyway, his art's very much like this. He did The Filth, and I collected that. Oh my goodness, what's his name? Gary Erskine? Gary Erskine? Maybe. Is that it? Gary Erskine. I think that might be his name. Yeah, but he did a weird Fantastic Four miniseries, like 4-issue miniseries. And he did The Filth for, I don't know if it was Vertigo or, I don't know, I can't remember what it was at the time. But it was a DC imprint. But, yeah. Gary Erskine, maybe that's him. But yeah, I really like how this is coming along. Yeah. I love the details, sort of making up like showing the direction of the flesh and the bullet holes and all the other sort of things going on in there, and other zombie sort of effects or characteristics. Yeah. There. How about that? That's some nifty action. Yeah, this is kind of like those British artists that that are super detailed. Again, like Glenn Fabry and Bisley when they do black and white. When they do black and white art, especially Fabry. I find Fabry is like more a black and white art guy. I mean, he's an amazing painter too, obviously, but he's a really good, tight, crazy. The Slain stuff that he did was like astonishing. And this is kind of like that style of inking is what I'm doing for this Arnold thing. It's epic. It's like it's big. It makes everything round and bulbous and huge and all that stuff. So this style is like works well with that. Incidentally, I'm using a Canson watercolor paper from Canson watercolor paper pad. And just an assortment of watercolors, man. All like I guess this is Stadler, yeah, Stadler watercolors. You know what's crazy? I buy a lot of Stadler stuff, man. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, so another Stadler product. Who knew? I kind of forget, So that's great. Yeah, and those are cheap too. Now that I remember, I think it's like $12 for a 10-pack or 12-pack or something like that. And yes, it's awesome, man. So I use that, and then of course the Stadler pigment liners, And again, you're seeing the quality of that right now as I'm going, right. So yeah, it's great. Like I really love it. This is a really almost like Dungeons and Dragons type. Like that's what you kind of want to see, right? In this style, dragons and giant like orcs and crazy heroes and stuff like that, So battle beasts, mammoths, all sorts of Middle Earthian kind of stuff. Yeah. Once again, I'm adding much more emaciation in his structure. And yeah, I love that. That's great. There. Again, adding a lot of contrast in there. Just gonna check the chat in case. Oh, geez, I go away for one moment and it's an explosion of things. Oh my goodness, I can't see. Alan Brunke, hey! Oh my goodness. Oh hey Rob. My guy. I got some sketch covers for you of Mark Spear's monster and right on, and the wolf one black and one white. Oh, right on. Okay. Yeah, yeah, brother. Lay those on me anytime. Erkside for sure. Okay. Oh, thanks for backing me up on that. I thought it was. I thought it was. There was a W in his name, and it was screwing me up. So yes, thanks for backing me up on that. You know what? That's what I love about comic buddies, man. Like, you know, we can pick it up, man. We speak the same language. That's a rare language, man. So yes, that's great. Thanks, Alan. I appreciate that, man. Sick. That's crazy, Arnold. Yes, yes, sick, man. He's coming back in another Terminator. I sincerely hope not. Oh, that would be awful. Enough, man. Don't do it. Like, you know what? Play old Conan, man, and like juxtapose it against like a clone of you, man, like a younger you guy, man. Somebody who fits the bill. You know, that could do you younger, and you just reminisce about stuff, man. That's the whole movie. I don't know how long they could make 80-year-old Arnold look like a robot from the future, right? Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah. Old Conan, yeah, old Conan for sure, man. You know, yeah, and you know, he tells a story, man, and it's him, like a younger him, and they get a guy that looks like a young him, you know. Philip, hey, how's it going, man? That would be awesome. I'm finding the article to prove it. Yeah. There you go. And this, you know, and doing Arnold here, man, it's great to do him. Did I ever do Arnold as a zombie before? I don't think so, man. No, that's not true. I did him as Terminator. Yes. I did him as a Terminator, but just the half of his face type of thing, you know. The rest was the Terminator type of thing, but it was like rotten and yeah. Yes. Guys, I have a print shop if you want to check that out too. The link is in the description below. But in the meantime, yes, absolutely for sure. Check out Zombie Daily for, man, just an endless supply of incredible zombie art that I have done over the years and continue to do to this very day. And I ain't giving up. Man. I love it, and it's my favorite thing to do. And I've done more zombie art than anyone on planet Earth. So check out Zombie Daily for that. For all of that. Arnold. Hey, hitting the sack. Lots to do tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Sick. Yes, that I agree. Have a great evening. Thanks for stopping in and checking out the channel for a bit. Guys, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the channel and help a brother out. That would be wonderfully fantastic. I would really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. It really means a lot, guys, to have your interest and your support. You know, doesn't everybody want that, right? But I hope that I you know, entertain and maybe to a degree teach a little bit. At least show you how to sort of do the things, do the art things the way I do the art things. You know what I mean? So yes, I hope you guys dig it. And if you choose to sort of I just, you know what, help yourself to my style if you want to kind of learn by doing it this way, even like the method. By all means, please do so. I'm here to sort of, and then of course you're gonna branch out from that as you continue doing art. But yeah, if you want to sort of learn the method from me and kind of do things that way, then by all means, please do. It's why I kind of want to show you guys how to do this stuff. Yeah, that's very dark down there, much darker than it is now. And that connects onto there. There we go. And that. And then there'll be some, hatching in there. Dots and dashes. I kind of use a mixture of different lines or form indicating lines. Like I might use scaly sort of lines or squiggles or Mr. Squiggles or something like a dots and dashes type of thing to create shadow and form, Whereas, somebody might use stippling or cross hatching. I might use like a bunch of different weird shapes, It's kind of it's the same effect. It just has a more interesting feel to it, Yeah. Alan. Oh, also Rob, I looked on the Patreon, but I wasn't sure how to make a request for a specific drawing. I want a Hangman Adam Page one. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. There should be a thing on there that has like a contact or whatever. But since I know you do, I'll contact you otherly, and we'll discuss. But yes, yeah, absolutely, man. I know you mentioned that before, and I'm like, yeah, that's great, man. I'm totally down with that too. I love that. So yeah, absolutely. We'll totally discuss that for sure. Yeah, I thought there was like people have talked to me through that before, so I know that there is a way of doing it, but it might not be apparent. Yeah. So I'll either contact you otherly or that way, and you'll be able to respond. So yeah, but either way, your planet is doomed. But yeah, Hangman Adam Page. Yeah, man, I miss watching wrestling, man. I can only watch the highlights, man. I only have time for highlights, and yeah, it doesn't give you the same picture, so, but yeah, I have no idea who anybody is anymore, or like, no, that's not true. I don't know who anybody is belt wise anymore. Like, I don't know who's. I'm sure Cody Rhodes has a big belt. And who else? Who else would have a belt? A big belt. CM Punk? No. Yeah, I don't know who has what belt now, but that Cena thing was so weird, man. Like, how did he turn face all of a sudden? He was like super leaning into that heel character, and then all of a sudden he's good again. Somebody explain that. It may just be dumb. Haha. No rush. Oh yeah. Well, no. It just, yeah. You know what? I never find those things either, man. So I think the WWE champion right now is Cody Rhodes. Yes, it's got to be. Oh yeah, Seth Rollins. Oh really? Eh? Oh. Because he maybe was injured or something. I saw a dude the other day looked exactly like Seth Rollins. I'm like, that's crazy. He must know he looks like that. You know, it's way too much. Like, he's all dressed in black, and he had the sunglasses and his hair in a bun, ponytail type of thing. You know, or did he have that? Maybe he just had long hair. Yeah. Oh, that was crazy. I was like, man, he must know that he looks like him. That's way too much. So yes, I'm using those thick, thin, blocky type lines, just like I said I would. Just like I said I would. Kind of like that Dan Panosian, you know, the way he kind of does those thick inking lines. Yeah, and getting that nice sort of blend in there. Yes. Yeah, getting that nice blend in there. That blend is splendid. Yeah. Yeah, that should be a bit more tensed. Yes, and that should be a bit more outward. Yeah, untoward. Unguent. Now he's just saying random words. Please subscribe. Before I just talk gibberish. Yeah, guys, please subscribe to the channel, of course, and if you like the content, there will be much more by helping me to achieve a higher level of loftiness in the algorithm stream. Your subscription goes very, very far in doing that. So I would really appreciate that if you could. If you do enjoy the content and you want to see more, you know, it'll be in your little subscription little box there. You can check me out at other times. Now, of course, I'm going to really blacken in the his shorts there, whatever, briefs. One kid seems to love the Speedo Man. I think it's Yeah, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins vacate. Oh, so he vacated. They got to do something with Drew McIntyre. Yeah, man, that guy's way too big and ferocious to waste, man. Like, you know, yeah, that guy deserves, I think, more of a push, man. Yeah, I think. So here we go, guys, doing Arnold, man, doing Arnold, and as I mentioned earlier, I really love doing custom orders because they're often a challenge, and they often are always often as well, not always, but often also things I might never do on my own. So you know, someone asking me to do it for them as a custom order is great. And that's why I love doing them, and that's why I put so much work and time and effort and love and joy into them, as you can plainly see. You know, I'm really rocking this one. I really love it. I'm taking really good care and adding those fantastic details that will really pick up, especially against that background that I'm going to add, but they'll really pick up with the holding line too, And yeah, get some wonderful, wonderful lines going on in here. Yeah. That's what you want to do. You want to give your fans a really, really wonderful, wonderful experience. For their money, for what they paid for, right? You want to really create something that is really, really worth more than what they paid. That's my kind of philosophy, and maybe I'll never become popular because of that. I think that's my whole thing. But I always feel that everybody should kind of own my stuff, or be able to afford it, type of thing. And I don't think I've ever like leaned into exclusivity to the point where I could maybe do that, and it just doesn't feel right to me, you know. But yeah, I have to, and I'm going to tell you this right now, I have to raise the prices of zombie portraits next year. It's my 20th anniversary. The price hasn't changed since I started. Maybe $10. I think it went up $10 in 20 years. But I was always charging at least $100, like $100 for a zombie portrait. It was like 90, and then with shipping and blah blah blah. So yeah, it was usually $100 for a zombie portrait, and I haven't changed that. It's still $100 for a zombie portrait. And if you get one soon, which I hope you do, if you need it for Christmas, I suggest that you definitely get on that order, because I am working on 4, 5, 6, 7 regular zombie portraits, an 8th one that's huge, and 4 other peripheral orders. They're not paid, or like they're just things I have to do. They're not paid for, but I'm doing them, and like they're just slightly above Zombie Daily stuff content. They're just sort of drawings, So yeah, I've got those to do also. There's 4 of those. Yeah. So I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff to do. In fact, like with those 4, in fact, I could, if a zombie portrait came in, I would definitely do the zombie portrait before that. But it is, again, on my... it's on the table to be done. I have to do it. I said I would do it. I am doing it. It's going to be done. There was no deadline, but I'm giving it priority. Just like everything. I try to give everything, priority. Because everyone's thing is important to me. But man, I've really increased the number of zombie portraits I've done lately. Yeah, my goodness. So I know it's over 10,000, but I'm not sure how much over 10,000 it is. Yeah. I've had to just say I've done 10,000 because that was the last time I sort of did a count. Or did a very comprehensive estimate. So yeah, I don't know, and that was a long time ago. So I don't know how many I've done since, but like I said, just this week, I got 8 or 9. So yeah, so a lot of stuff, man. Doing a lot of zombie portraits lately. And yeah, guys, get a zombie portrait. Order a zombie portrait soon. Get one for a Christmas gift for someone who is really into horror, into zombies, anything like that. It's a wonderful, awesome, very personal gift, a very custom gift, a very one of a kind, only one of its kind gift. So yeah, get a zombie portrait. Get yourself a zombie portrait. There. That's great. I love that. I love that. Okay, now I'm gonna add the black for the shorts. Smallest of lines in there, just enough to sort of give it form, but trying to keep it as black as possible, so yeah, but I think it needs it though. I think it needs it. You can't really do much because you need that as a reference almost, that outer line there. I'm just thinking to myself, that's all, guys. You know what? It's like it's an art thing where I wanted to leave that white because it's on that white side, but I needed the contrast there in the front of those briefs, or else it wouldn't look right, Anyway, I was just thinking to myself. So, yes, there we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a lot of blue with black, and that's going to be the background. And it's going to... now, this is scary. This is scary because... you don't want to go over the lines, right? You don't want to go over lines, and you want it to be as pure as possible. And you know what I should do first? Yeah, you know what I should do first? I should just wet the paper. Wet the paper. I'll wet the paper, but I'll have this blue on it already, so I'm not going to clean it right off. But I'm going to wet the paper with this blue. Then I'll add way more so that it will intermingle, in the wetness, because I'm using mostly water right now. Right? I'm using mostly water right now for this. There's very little blue pigment. And that's one of the things too, and it's a reason too why I want to do I'd like to do, a workshop with folks to do zombie portraits and use watercolor and use pen and ink and marker and stuff. And so I want to do one of those live with you guys. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to do that, and I'll let you know when. And we'll do it together, man. We'll do a zombie portrait workshop if you want to do that. Yeah, together. It's so fun. I just did one and it was like. I love doing it. I just do. And you know what? I've actually turned those drawings into a little series as well, right? Because every time I go, I do examples. And I have to do one, right? So I'm actually doing the portrait with them, Yeah. So, but I do like this sort of glow around Arnold here. It's I don't know how far I'll get. Maybe I'll go right up to him, or maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave that kind of glow a bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I kind of like that, and artistically it works too. You know. So, but what happens here is this is going to be much darker, and I hope I don't have any little black pebbles in there to ruin things. But I'm adding this. Darker blue or purple or whatever in there. There's purple and blue, I guess, in there. Maybe? I think it's mostly blue. But yeah, we're just doing that and adding this in, and then, you know, it's kind of, sorry guys, it's kind of mixing in with the other wash colors, color washes. Wash colors, color washes. Oh. Talk much. So yeah, and man, again, he's popping out there right now. He's popping out of there because even at this point with the blue in the background, more or less, he's already popping off because he's like he's a warmer color, right? And I could get closer. There. Just gonna check the chat. Yeah, the evolution of McIntyre. You can't say his name without doing the accent. The evolution of McIntyre is crazy. He's so big now. Yeah, man. Remember the days of the 3-man band? Oh my goodness! Like, what an awful booking that was. Like, it gave those guys a job, I guess, but oh, that was awful. Like, how is Drew McIntyre in that? You know. And I'm sure there's a story or a reason for it, but you know, like, oh, that's awful. You know, but I guess he was in another. I guess he was in TNA or some other league, and he was champion there for a while too. I can't remember what league it was or whatever. Maybe it was that. Not Ring of Honor. No, not Ring of Honor. I can't remember. But anyway. Yeah, he was champion there for a bit too, and I think he was against like Bobby Lashley and guys like that. So they were credible opponents, you know. But anyway, yeah, Drew McIntyre, man, they gotta do more with that guy. And LA Knight, yeah, LA Knight, man, I love that guy too. He's great. Yeah. Wrestling we. So childish, so fun. So childish, so much childish fun. That's what I love about wrestling. There's nothing like it. Just like comics. There's nothing like comics, man. You know? Name one thing on earth that's like comics. Nothing. Nothing, I tell you. It's true. And there's nothing like wrestling. There's nothing like wrestling. You know, and I love that about those two things. You know, there's a million things like Lego, but not as good as Lego. If you want to talk about things I enjoy. That's why I kind of like those things, right? Because they're unique. They're unique. I'm adding some more blue, but I'm keeping that. That sort of glow on that side. That slight glow there, because I feel it. I like that. I actually like that soft sort of glow on that side. The back doesn't need it because it's very dark back there, but I feel like the front, could use that little bit of a glow, and I might get, I would probably get really dark with the. I might even use. Oh, you know what? I might even use ink. But here, this is getting very dark, And again, it's going to have that, it's going to mix in and infiltrate that blue. Darker, very dark, yeah. There, yeah. And again, that is sort of like, all that sort of black and other colors that I'm adding. I'm even adding brown in there, brown. I'm even adding brown in there, brown. A wee bit of brown, yeah. So that'll give it a gray. It'll give it a gray sort of effect. Yeah, adding the brown actually gives it a gray effect because brown and blue create a nice gray when mixed. Yeah. There we go. I love that. Well, actually it looks weird in the camera, but that's great for now, but man, I really can't touch that. What am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna put this I'm gonna put up here. Oh yeah. There. Eyes to see you. So there. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, that's good. Woo! All right. Hi. Hey guys, it's me, Rob Succhetto. Welcome to the studio. If you're just tuning in, hi, I'm Rob Succhetto, zombie artist and lover of all things pop culture. Check out Zombie Daily for all of my zombie art. I've drawn more zombie art than anyone on planet Earth, and Zombie Daily is proof of that. And you can check that out. You can't teach that. I'm actually teaching it right now, as a matter of fact. So if you want to draw zombies like I draw zombies, watch my live streams. Continue watching this. And learn more about how to draw zombies. You know what the thing is this, I'm teaching art through drawing zombies, so everything I'm kind of doing is just drawing. The subject matter does not matter. It is the drawing. If you're in it for that, like if you're in it for me just drawing, then yes, that's kind of what I'm doing. It doesn't really matter that it's zombies. It could be anything, right? Because I'm doing backgrounds, I'm doing all kinds of stuff. So it's not like, I'm leaving things out or anything, or I'm just drawing zombies. There's a lot of other things within a zombie portrait or anything else, right? I'm even doing lettering. So some lettering that I'm doing here. So man, like it's all facets of zombie art, right? And every kind of art. So yeah, like even doing lettering and stuff. So I am going to do this next. I'm going to add another sort of darker gray in there, and that should kind of do it. Yeah, it's going to be brown anyway, so there. That's all black. Mr. Black. Now here's Mr. Black. Hi kids, I am Mr. Black. Simpsons references, always. Sorry. Not sorry. There, that really now, that really pops. Even being all gray, again, it's cinematic. It has some nice, shadows in there, like he's coming out from around the tree, and the original photo, it was kind of not quite the case. It just looked like he was scratching up against a scratching post, man. So yeah, changing it, and there was foliage in the background, but it was like a concrete. The original photos had a concrete sort of slab, I guess, that he was on. So yeah, I changed that to kind of scary forest. So there's another wash for that. You know what? It's just building it up and building it up. That's kind of how I do these. And this one is, again, one more time, a gray wash. And that'll pop the white cat. And even the parts that are, that I left like that, going over them too. Because, all those highlights will remain highlights. Because everything's getting the same sort of wash, Everything's getting the same basic wash. Except for the white parts of the cat. They will remain, that first gray that I put down. So, yeah. And again, I think I'm going to put some, Rudy Nebre's inking style in there with the sort of lines within the black. Many artists do that. Like even Mignola does that. Have little flakes of things inside the black. Yeah, like you can see through it, and there's a color back there. It's usually white, but like with the black and white stuff. But I'm putting gray in behind. And if I have any, salt and pepper flakes in that black, you'll see that nice cool gray instead of white, So that's why I'm putting that dark layer, because this basically this background here, this line was supposed to be all black back there. But I'm still going to put it's still going to be relatively black, but with little bits in it, like little pieces of shards of detail. So there, man, that's coming along well. I never thought I'd get this much done here tonight. But yeah, that's great. Holy frijoles. Frijoles, as I understand them. So since Arnold is drawing, and since those two cats are drawing, I'm gonna ink some of this guy. Mutant zombie. Mutant zombie. Man, I got so many things on the go. Hope you guys had a pleasant Monday. Before you know it, it's gonna be Halloween, the big day. Man, looking forward to that. Yeah, and then it's Christmas, and then it's Christmas times. Oh boy, I see Christmas decorations in stores already. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So one thing of note on Halloween, I will be posting Zombie Pinup Diva number 1100. It's the 1100th milestone of Zombie Pinup Diva series, and I have done 1100 of them. So there are 1100 drawings of Zombie Pinup Divas, and I will be posting the 1100th one on Halloween. And check out Zombie Daily for that. That's where it's going to drop first. I really love it. There is one more to go before that one hits. I believe I will post it either tomorrow or the next day. And then, I think tomorrow, because Halloween is Friday, right? So, yes, I will be posting probably the newest Zombie Pinup Diva tomorrow, and then on Halloween, the 1100th one. So do check that out on Zombie Daily, and that is the link in the description below. You'll also see my t-shirt shop. Lots of new designs in there. If you want to get Christmas gifts, they are there to be checked out. And there's some cool things in there, man. My t-shirt designs I often never really talk about, but yeah, man, I'm wearing one right now. My dinosaur zombie t-shirt. Yeah. So no, I love, I actually buy my own t-shirts, man. I love them. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but yeah. I have none of my art up on my walls. But I will wear t-shirts with my art on it, and they're good t-shirts. That's probably why, and it's easy to order and all that stuff. That's kind of why, because I don't like I kind of don't like shopping. I don't like ordering online either. But at least that is, kind of for me. It's easy. So yeah. Plus, I get to wear my own stuff. Free advertising. I never think of it that way, for real. To me, that's oh yeah, that's true, But I literally wear these shirts because it's easy for me to order them, and I like them, So yeah, if you check out the shop, see if you like any, man. It's quite interesting. There's some interesting designs in there. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. That looks great. I love that. Yeah. Monstrous. Mutated zombie, man. That's great. Huh? What do you think, guys? I'm gonna just check the chat in case. Tina, hey all. How you doing, Tina? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. Guys, I hope that you could do me the honor of subscribing to the channel. That would be fantastic. I sure would appreciate it. To have your interest and support mean everything to me. It really does. So yeah, if you could help by supporting the channel by subscribing to it, that would be just terrific. And just helps the channel grow and get in front of more eyeballs, you know. Deert. And yeah, I'd love to maybe, you know, talk to more people, be in more people's lives, maybe help them out with, you know, questions about drawing and going to conventions, like, you know, being an artist at conventions and things like that, or just styles, techniques, anything, you know. I'm here for you guys. I've been in the industry of art in one way or another for decades, like 40 years. So yeah, I've got a pretty extensive background, man, whether I like it or not. So yeah. I got stories, man. I got stories. You know. So yeah. I can tell you kids some stories. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about you know, the art industry and publishing and or fundraising or anything like that, man, like I've kind of done everything, man. Taught, done, you know, probably hundreds of cons at this point. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever need any guidance or help, or, you know, if there's any question you need answering, if I can help you, I will. I will. Of course I would. You know, when I was you know, coming up, I didn't really have any guidance from anyone. You know, and I had to kind of do things on my own and fend for myself and try to figure things out and all that stuff. But you know what? I am glad I kind of did, in a way, because it really it was the purest form of doing what I needed to do art-wise to survive. You know. And stuff. So yeah, a lot of times it was you know, sink or swim type of thing, and I had to like really buckle in and get in the trenches, man. Yeah, so you know, nothing's guaranteed in life, man. So yeah, you have to figure out how to deal, you know. Yeah, I really like this. Okay, I think this is kind of done. I hope no, that Arnold thing can't be anywhere near dry enough to do. And besides, you know what? I'm gonna put some more in there because yeah, there's gonna be some unevenness. You know what? I might even use a little bit of white in there. Yeah, that might help solidify some areas too. But I think it's pretty, like, I don't want to say it's pretty dry, but I might be able to put a holding line around them, though. That glow is gonna just be there, and that's great. I love that. because I already established it. So it'll never really go away. It'll always be there, no matter how many washes I put on, because they're all opaque, or they're all see-through. Well, you know what? This one is a bit opaque. Opaque. Yeah. But no, I do like that. See, I find even in the photo, and the photo is great, like obviously it's well lit and all that stuff, but I find like, for me it kind of, that area is this area here is like one large mass because it's so dark. So yeah, you kind of lose the back of his head in there. And I kind of don't want to do that here, I want to have it dark. It's okay if it's dark, but I don't want to lose his head, the back of his head in that background, So yeah. So yes. But there'll always be a bit of a glow there because, like I said, I established it early on, and since the layers are see-through, there'll always be a bit of a lighter area closer to them, type of thing. Yeah. Yes. And I'm gonna use a little bit of that brown, and put a nice gray up in there. And back. There. There. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just kind of concentrating a little bit more on getting this wash right, because I think it's important to do so. Important. So young and impudent. Seymour, what's in this meat? It's so young and impotent. I wonder if they're still doing those. They got to be doing those Simpsons Halloween episodes. I wonder if there's any good ones recently. I haven't watched that show in so long, man. There was some, like, that is an absolute anomaly, man, because some of those Halloween ones were like the best written things ever made. And other ones were like, what the hell? And I would always go like, oh, you have so much, like, you have super high hopes for, that, the new Treehouse of Horror or whatever, and sometimes you're let down hard. I think the first one to let me down was the Freddy Krueger one, the Willie as Freddy Krueger. Yeah, I didn't like that one. I didn't like that episode. I didn't like that whole episode of that. Like, what was the other one? The other one was, it was I think it was he was 3D in it, and there was another one which I didn't like either. I didn't like any from that episode. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's where I went. Like I was disappointed. Yeah, I think it was that one. That was the first time. That was the first time I was disappointed at a Simpsons episode, I think. in general. There! Man, that's great. I love that. I love that. It's really good. I'm really happy with it. I think it's turning out fantastically, but it needs to dry. And you know what? I think it's basically like it's done. It just needs a thick holding line and some highlights. But I don't think it's going to dry. I don't think it's going to dry in the next 15 minutes. Well, let's see if I can do some more of these. Okay, so I can do green in that background. I have other zombie portrait orders to do, but I can't show them because they're gifts. So I can't do them on I can't do them in the live stream. So yeah, just in case. So there's foliage back there, and I'm actually going right over the tree because that's going to be brown after. And I'm going to have to make some more green here soon. I'm going to make that green and that green. It's going to be dark. It's probably going to be dark, very black, but where is that photo? Here he is. Okay, he's all black. Okay, so if he's all black, then I'll just do this. And there. That's good. Okay. All right. I'm going to put some black in there. Uh-oh, that's too much black. Well, let's see. Oh, maybe not. No, that's good. His tail's black anyway, so I'm just going to do that. It's going to cover him. But I'm not going to do the tree because, you know what? Wait a minute now. Okay, you know what? Those rocks, yes, okay, so I am going to do the tree a little bit. I can do the tree because the tree will be brown after anyway, so yeah, I'm going to do everything. And that's good, because I like that. I like the coverage. You know what? It's true, though. Having that kind of coverage and being confident that you can just do whatever, because, he's black. He's got those black spots, or yeah, basically they are spots. So you can actually do your background color right over that. It's not gonna really affect it that much because it's black. And even if you do, like in this case, it's sort of blue anyway. And I'm gonna actually make it probably bluer. But again, we have this kind of lighting effect here, like he's coming into the light. He's coming into from behind the tree. Again, I find it more cinematic, almost, which is again not part of what I do for zombie portraits necessarily. But if it's there and it takes nothing to do, then I'll do it. And it's only because I don't have time for anything more elaborate. I do zombie portraits straight up, and unless you want, I want the Titanic in the background. I'm not going to do that. You got to tell me, pay extra for that. Yeah, the Titanic in the background. Yeah, I think so. Boy, and this is still damp too. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna do another wash, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it, my folks. Because everything is wet, and I mean, like I said, I could do other things, but I think we're good with where we are with Arnold. Like even if he is dry, I will finish it and put the highlights and stuff, because there's still a couple of things in there that need to be done. It's mostly he's mostly finished, but you know. So this is another wash, another gray wash. It's a little bluer. Yeah, it's a wee bit bluer. You know, since I don't know what that is kind of that color, right? So I'm gonna, there, yes, that's actually perfect. Yes. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and that. It's not quite, like, that's going to be darker, but yeah, anyway. There'll be a shadow. There'll be a shadow there. So that's good. Okay. I'm just going to mix that in a little bit. Blur the lines a little bit, so to speak. Add some little, again, modeling flourishes in there. They probably won't stay modeled, but they'll sink in and they'll become part of the paper anyway. But hey, you know what? I love this. Like, these are turning out really great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to finishing these. And there's two other cat ones. This episode was made for the internet. Cat zombie portraits and Arnold. Yes. Yeah, I love this. I think it's really great. I love that soft background. Those areas there. And I think I might even, you know what, since we're here type of thing, I'm gonna add, like, it's not gonna dry by the time I finish tonight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put another wash on there, darken it up even more. Again, adding way more contrast, right? Way more contrast. Way more. And that's one of the things, it's one of the beauties of the photograph, because it's, you know, and again, like, I haven't put the highlights on yet, but there's some nice highlights in there, you know, and so that they will definitely pop, you know, when I put them on, and because of that blue in the background, they'll, you know, those highlights will really show the definition in that muscle, like the roundness, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you see, you guys can see what I'm kind of doing here. Right? Just adding nice waves of watercolor on top of watercolor on top of watercolor, and again, it's still bouncing off that you know, incredible physique and that color theory with the light, with the you know, much warmer colors on Arnold there, popping them off the page with that, you know, very cold blue back there. It's not entirely cold. It's a little cold, but I should put some more brown in there. Brown. The brown really does add a nice dimension to that blue, I find, and it doesn't take away from him, which you'd think, right? You'd think like, oh, maybe it would take away from the warmth of him, but no, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna just ease that on in there with just water. With some just water. There. Yeah, that's not that's not going to dry for the final for the final inking the holding line and highlight. So I'm afraid that physics will have to halt any further production on that for tonight, unfortunately. So we could work on. I could work on the cats, the cat zombie portraits. I think that I can maybe I can put some brown in there too. Just a wee bit. Yeah, but even these guys are very damp, so I can't really work on. I can't really do inking on stuff that's wet, right? So I might have to call it a night, guys, soon. But I'm going to try to do as much as I can on these cats. But just to let you know, just going to check the chat for a moment. Oh, okay, good. All right, there we go. Very good so far. I'm really happy with the results of both of these cat ones. Like, I really love that. That's awesome. I can't wait to ink that. That's going to be great. So I'm going to put some brown into the tree there, to the bark. Yeah, see, it's still very, very damp. That brown is not staying put. So, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Unless you want to see me draw some. What? You kids want to see me draw some pinups? It's kind of wet here, actually. I don't want to. Maybe I'll do. What else do I have here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, wow. Remember these guys? Yeah, these were the, what do you call it? What did I call this series again? Can't remember. Body horror heads or something. Yeah, body horror heads. Yes. Just like, doing these giant sort of head drawings. It's almost like zombie, it's almost like the Heads of the Living Dead, except like way more detailed and gross. Yeah, but same kind of idea, just a head, but in this case the head and shoulders, and they're body horror, man. They're just like weird body horror zombies. So these were fun to do, and I've got a series of these. If you actually go to Zombie Daily, you'll see the series. I think this is like the 13th or 14th one. Yeah, I've done quite a few of these. Like, I mean, because they take so long to do, like the detail is like this, right? And I'm putting like weird little things in there, like snakes and like all kinds of crazy stuff, in there too. So I kind of love doing those, man. I love doing those kinds of Where's Waldo, kind of things. Yeah. Except Waldo is like a alien serial killer from hell or something, Yeah. Guys, I hope you have a great week. I'm going to be back probably Wednesday. I think Wednesday I'm going to be back. Sounds right, I think. I'm trying to do a show every other day. So I'll be back Wednesday, I think, for more. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but it will be fun. I will let you know on my socials. I'm on Blue Sky. Check out Zombie Daily. Check me out on X. And just me. Don't even look at what else goes on X, because it's awful always. But yes. What else? Blue Sky. Facebook. I've only got a business page, but it's zombie portraits. So check me out there if you want to join the page. Join the page there. I'm on Patreon, like I said, Zombie Daily. I'm right here if you want to even. I see all the comments. So if you just want to comment here. I will see that if you can't reach me in any other way. But going to zombieportraits.com and going to the contact us area, man, that goes right to my email. So I will see your message like 100%. I'm very easy to get a hold of, and like I said, the Patreon page too. I'm on DeviantArt, for goodness sakes. I gotta put that link in the description below as well. But for those of you who are on DeviantArt a lot, I'm on DeviantArt as well. Yeah, guys, I kind of try to be everywhere. So I'm highly visible, and I know that a lot of people have questions and stuff to ask about many things, the industry, how to make money doing art, and all of that stuff. And I'm, very capable and willing to help, answer your questions about the industry, or give at least my best shot, my educated guess, yeah, I'm always willing to help, guys. So, and I hope you feel like subscribing. That would be wonderful, and I would really, really appreciate it. I would be honored if you did so. Your subscription just means that I have your support and interest, and I can't tell you how much that means to me, guys. It's really an honor, man, for real. So every single one of you guys that are subscribed, I really do appreciate so much. Wow, I'm really blown away with all the new subscribers. Wow, wowie, wow. Yeah. Stunned. Very appreciative, guys. So thank you very much. And thanks to all the longtime subscribers, too, as well. If you love the content, please subscribe. You'll get to see more and more. And who knows what I'm going to be doing next. Yeah, it's always a mystery. It's an Agatha Christie. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, everything I have, everything that I've been working on here is damp. So I think I will have to, don't say it, call it a night. No, I do. I have to do it. Yeah, this is very wet. And Arnold is very wet as well. Oh my goodness, yeah. Like, can you see? Yeah. You can see it there. There, yeah. But, wow, that is almost done. I really love it. I hope the person who ordered it loves it as well. I mean, it's not done yet, but it shall be soon. Maybe I'll just do a short little live stream tomorrow at some point, like a impromptu one, showing me finishing this or something. I might. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But wow, what a great amount of work we got done tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It really meant a lot. I love the company. Helps me draw. You know, got someone to talk to other than myself. Here we go with some show and tell time. We got all of these things done tonight. Look at that. That is terrific. Woo! Wonderful. Wonderful. You know what? Maybe this might work better. Yeah, that's probably a better. Yeah, look at that. Great. All right. Yay! Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe. You know what, guys? Your likes really do make a huge difference, too. So please don't forget to like the videos if you like the videos. That really means a lot as well in the algorithm stream dynamics energy club. So until next time, which I believe will be Wednesday, but I'll let you know on my socials when that is happening. Don't forget to check out Zombie Daily and zombieportraits.com. Until next time, Rob signing off. I'll see you soon. Best wishes.